So I'm going to launch iMovie now, and I've got some clips stored in iMovie already, but I've got a few extra clips on my camcorder right here, which I'm going to turn on, and I'm going to plug it in. So I'm just going to take my FireWire port and plug it into my iMac right here. So I've got a few clips loaded in here already. So it says camera connected, but I'm going to go back and look at my clips. And I've got some clips, and they're down here, so I'm going to just look at them right now. Let's take a look at them. You know, I can scroll in those clips anywhere I want to. I can go backwards and forwards. I've got another clip up here, which is where they're automatically put when I import them from the camcorder. I can just drag this clip down into my movie. And just by dragging it down here and letting it go. It's just like a drag and drop video. The other amazing thing is I can rearrange these clips, again, just by dragging them and dropping them. Now I'm going to go import some things from the camcorder. I got 2 more clips. So I just flip this button, flips me back to the camcorder, and I'm controlling the camcorder right from iMovie, because FireWire can control the whole deck. I don't have to go flip the buttons over there. So I'm just going to go play, and I'm going to hit the import button. And what iMovie does is, because it's all digital video, it looks for the start of the first clip, and it starts loading it right in. And then when I stop and start the camera, it knows I've got a different shot, so it'll make a second clip and put it right up there automatically for me. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put some titles on my movie. So I'm going to click this, and I've got these little buttons over here. One says titles, and I bring up titles. And I can say I want a centered large title, and I've already typed in my title, which is Ruffy's Bath. I can get a preview of it if I want to, right? And so I'm just going to drag that title down on top of the clip that I want to put it on. And now iMovie is going to go calculate that in very high quality. So it's going to put that title on. And I've already made some rolling credits here, and I've put them over here. So I'm going to drag down my rolling credits for the end. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about putting in some special effects or transitions in between the clips so that they're not just a cut between one and the next one. So I'm going to go to transitions, and I have all sorts of cool transitions. And I like a cross dissolve. So I'm going to drag down a cross dissolve right in to right here between these 2 clips. Again, it makes room for me, drops the cross dissolve in, and it will then just calculate this at very high quality. iMovie lets me go even further than this. It lets me add a soundtrack. So I can put in a CD and just take a song right off it. I can get an MP3 file. I've already got one here that I like. And so I'm going to just open a file right here which has got some music on it. And it's called Dog Bath Music. And I'm going to load that right in, and it loads that right in to where the soundtrack goes. Then what I'm going to do is I can add sound effects to this too. And so I can have like a whole bunch of different sound effects, but the one I'm going to pick is, right, dog barking. And so I'm going to add this right over here. Now I've got my movie, and let's take a look at it now.